The beam was lit in Sacktown, y'all. That crowd was insane. Oh, I wish I was there, man. Wish I was there, but I wasn't. I was somewhere else, all right? Not watching the game live. But anyways, so the Kings beat the Warriors in their first playoff game in 17 years. Beat the defending champions at home. And the question, they play tonight at 10 o'clock, all right? So the question is, who needs this game more? Is it the Kings or the Warriors? All right. Am I going first? Or when I go, how are you doing this?
It's on you, sir.
We want to know
It's
how
on
you
you,
feel.
sir.
The Warriors, man. The Warriors need this more than us. I'm telling you,
Stop
they
the
need it more
cap.
than us. I ain't stopping. You did that last time too. You found out when one captain.
Bruh.
All right. They need take on the King side now, or he always on the King side? What's going on?
I think he was always on the Kings side.
All right, shout out to Tay. All right, look. The Warriors, right? They need to win this game. I'm telling y'all, we're going to win on the road. So when we go back to San Francisco, everybody keeps saying the Warriors will clean house in San Francisco. No, they're not. We're going to take one of those games. So if we go up 2-0, book it right now. We go up 2-0, we're going back to Sacktown at least 3-1. At least 3-1. Either 3-1 or it's going to be a sweep. I don't think it's going to be a sweep, but you never know. But we're going back 3-1 if we win tonight. All right? So they got to win this game. And when I look at the first game, all right, I'm hearing people, talk about the Kings over the weekend. Everybody keeps talking about how the Warriors missed the most threes they missed in playoff in their playoff history, something like that. Wiggins was 1 for 8 from 3. He's not gonna be 1 for 8 again. All this stuff. And I'm like, we didn't have a good game either. like literally, Harrison Barnes, Kevin Herter, and Keegan Murray to combine made 1-3. Y'all really think it's gonna happen again? Like, come on. Sabonis shoots 60% from the field, y'all. He shot 29%. 5 for 17, 29%. Do we think that's gonna continue? Now, Carl, shout out to Carl, right? Yes, sir. Oh man, Trent. Hey, I try to get you on the show, man. I keep forgetting, man. I said next time we talk about, man, Trent, book it tomorrow for your schedule. You on tomorrow? Cause we like not being tonight too. So I got us winning tonight. I think we would win tonight. I listened to Draymond Green podcast. He's too cocky. He in there talking about something that they're gonna win game 2. We didn't play well and we only lost by 3. I'm thinking like we didn't play well. Y'all, we didn't play good. That wasn't one of our best games. That was not one of our best games. Like literally, the reason why Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox had a game they had because the Warriors they struggle against point guards who can handle the ball and score. Think about this, y'all. We know De'Aaron Fox, but let's talk about Malik Monk for a second. Where offensively, is there anything Malik Monk can't do? Malik Monk, great shooter, great passer, great finisher at the basket, great ball handler. He literally can do everything offensively. So when they did a good job without dribble handoffs, so what we did, we set up for the pick and roll. They couldn't stop the pick and roll for real. It was unstoppable, right? So I think we're going to win game 2. I think we're going to win tonight because my last point is this. In the first half, you can tell we were adjusting. And I said this in the chat too, and then De'Aaron Fox came out and said that in the first half, we were adjusting to the physicality of the game because, like Tomo said, they letting them play because it's a playoffs. In the playoffs, they let you play. Y'all saw Sabonis crying to every foul, De'Aaron Fox complaining. And then after a while, De'Aaron Fox was like, I ain't complaining no more. Remember, he went to the basket and Draymond fouled him, contested, fouled him, and he went up to Draymond, finished. He didn't complain, kept it moving. Because they understood the physicality of the game. And I think Sabonis is going to adjust. Looney played on well, but Sabonis is going to adjust from that. So Sabonis is not going to have another game shooting 29% from the field. So the pressure, like my man Jerry said, the pressure is on the Warriors to win tonight because at the end of the day, they have to win at least one road game. And we're the best road team in the West. Like I said, we're taking one in San Fran.
On you, Tomo.
All right, so I went back. I did a little research from just my time from being on the show. You do a little history, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Warriors, Jerry just said it, and it clicked right there. The Kings are playing with house money. Because, like you said, all the pressure should be on the Warriors because at the end of the day, all the media was saying this is the most hype. This is the most thing. This is the most nicest thing that people said about the Kings all season was people are aiming to get that play that third seed because they want to play the Kings. That was the nicest thing all sports media was saying about the Kings until Saturday night. Now all that changed. Now they're like, well, the Kings do this and the Kings is that and the King. Now y'all want to talk about all the positive stuff, but literally the Kings been doing this all season. So I'm not buying none of that. Like y'all should have been talking positive about this team all year. They've been proving it all year. I've been hype on Mike Brown, but the buck stops here. The question is, yes, the pressure is on the Warriors. Of course, they have to win this game. I would say a little bit. I would say it's 60-40. 60% on the Warriors because that monkey on their back about them not winning road games is why they need to win this game. The 40% is more so on the Kings because what's the saying in the playoffs? You got to protect home court. So if you protect home court, then you can go on the road and win one. And now it's anybody's game. But if they split, then everyone's gonna say, well, the Warriors did what they were supposed to do, and the Kings we really don't know, depending upon how the game goes. Joe, you are right. Sabonis did have a bad game. But when you get 55, almost like 58 points from the bench, what more can you say right there? Like your bench was on. Trey Lyles was hitting big threes. Like this is out of all the playoff games, I sat and watched this game from start to finish because of you, Joe. Because of you. I'm a King. I was a King hater all Saturday because of you. And as I was watching, I was like, okay, the Warriors, the Kings came out feisty. Darren Fox did what he's supposed to do. He came out and was like, look, man, this is my time to shine. I told y'all I was better than Lonzo Ball when I got in the league, and I'm going to show y'all that I'm better than Lonzo Ball now because look who's still here, me.
Mm-hmm.
And he did just that. He checked Steph when it was time to check Steph. Of course, occasional switches here and there. He going to get off of him, but when it was time to check Steph, he was there. One thing I do like about the media when they talk to the coaches, of course they said they was like, hey, the Warriors was saying all this nice stuff about you, like Mike Brown's a great coach, we're gonna miss him here. Mike Brown's response was, I know them guys like me, but they want to kick my what,
Yeah.
so I'm not buying none of that nice stuff. So I was like, okay, Mike Brown, you came to play. And then the pace, I heard Mike Brown say this in the huddle. He was like, look, man, if you can't run, then get out, because we're gonna keep this pace going. We're gonna keep them running because that's how we're gonna win this game. I know this team like the back of my hand. With all that being said, that's the 60% that's on the Warriors that need to win this game. The 40, like I said, is more so on you all to keep proving that you all can do it because there's still some doubters out there. I still got the Warriors in 6, though. Good game, Joe.
Let's get it. Game 2 tonight.
I'm going to say 50-50. I don't think it's really all on one or all on the other. I think you can look at it both ways. Like Blaze had put in the comment, it should be on the Kings because if the Warriors win, then it becomes interesting when they go home. Because then the Warriors can take over, they can win those 2 games at home, and they could be up 3-1. Who knows how it can go? But also, I think like I told Tomo this, if the Warriors go down 2-0, I think the series is over. That's just me. I think the series would be over. More than likely, I think that, of course, the Warriors are going to want to go at home, but I think the Kings will still win on the road, and this could be over in 6. I pick 7, but it could be over in 6. Now with the way that the game went on, people will say that the Warriors should feel good because they only lost by 3. Yes, that's true. They did only lose by 3. Steph had a good game. Clay had a good game. Poole was cool. Poole had an okay game, but like Joe said, Sabonis didn't play well at all.
Offensively.
I don't expect. Well, yeah, offensively, but I don't expect him to have that kind of a game offensively again. I think if he put up 20, they win by more than 3. So we got to look at that as well. I think everyone on the Warriors basically played the game they were supposed to. It's not like Steph went 4 of 15 from 3. He shot pretty well in that game, but they still lost. Now do I see Fox putting up 38? And again, probably not, but he can still put up 30. So it may not have to be 38, but he can still put up 30. So, and then like you said, Malik Monk, I think Malik Monk, for some reason, for some reason, no one mentioned Malik Monk as six man of the year. And I think that may be a little crazy. This is me talking to myself as well, because Malik Monk has been this kind of a player off the bench, no matter where he's been. He was like this with the Lakers when he came off the bench. He was like this with the Hornets as well. Not as much, not as flashy, but he was still pretty good. He still had flashes. I know for one, because anytime he played against Miami, he put up career highs. So, but I'll say this: the Warriors definitely have a chance. If they win tonight, the Warriors have a chance to steal the series.
And kind of, look, he said Clay only had 21. That's good. I mean,
He averaged 20. He averaged 22 in the season, I believe.
His average, like,
And he led the league in 3-pointers this year. Blaze,
you talking about?
you know that, right? You do know that Klay Thompson, the one that you call Wash, led the league in 3-pointers this year.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But also, they 38 points from Fox. Yes, I definitely can see that. Like Fox, that's another thing, y'all. All right, I said this last when you first talked about the series. I said we are a deep team. I said Warriors were the strength in numbers team. We're more so that than them. I know y'all brought up Kuminga and stuff. They got to rely on Kuminga every game now. Before, it was kind of like, all right, Kuminga, you're going to play this game. Kuminga, you're going to play that game. Because they had Otto Porter still. But now, like with us, we're that, like we have strength in numbers. That's why when, like, and this is how Fox been all year too. When stuff gets stagnant offensively, he just turn it up. And he'll give you 38 or 40. Now, if you don't have to give you 38 or 40, he won't do it. He'll play within the offense and let the offense flow. So if a situation like that happen again, Dave, when he has to put up 40 or 38, what you want to call it, 37, yeah, Fox gonna do it. Fox gonna do it, you know. So I'm with that. I'm good for it.
Hold on, I got to address something.
Go ahead.
Nah, 21 ain't enough. You know, Clay has averaged that almost his entire career, Blaze. But he's washed.
What about his playoff?
That might be different. That might be different because Clay be up and down in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. Like Sabonis had a bad. Sabonis shot 29%, y'all. Like it's cool. You know what I mean?
But
like I'm good.
I wanted to say this about the game though, because Dave, when you said that about how the game was the ebbs and flows of it, that's why I wish I wasn't playing the Warriors because I want to root for you so bad. Like I really do want to root for the Kings because watching that game, if you're not a diehard Warriors fan or just somebody that's like, I want to see the Warriors win, you know why the Kings are in the playoffs and why they got that third seed. There were 24 lead changes in that game. 24. I think the highest lead was like 10 points, and that was probably by the Warriors. And they had it twice. Both times the Kings settled down and or they closed in on the lead or they regained the lead. And that just shows you the fight that this team has. And it's like, bruh, they're not supposed to be doing this against championship caliber teams. But I gotta get the Warriors in 6, man. Like I'm just saying, man, y'all are built different. I give you that. I'm giving you your respect. But I just man.
Yeah, he's still on Blaze. I can tell. I can see his face. but
now you gotta come on the show if you want to keep talking, Dave, man.
For real, man.
But Tomo, if people watch our show, they would what you said. They would know, man. That's been going on all year. When we played the Clippers in that high scoring game, we were down by like 13 with like 3 minutes left, and then we came back and tied it up. Yeah. Like that's what we've been doing. Literally, like when the games are in crunch time, we're the best clutch team in the NBA by far. So that's why we are not your normal, not your average young team. Like we got poise. Young teams normally have poise. We got the number one clutch player and the number one team as far as clutch point. Like that's why I'm ready for the playoffs. I'm ready. Hey Trent, tomorrow I'm gonna hit you up, man. I get you on tomorrow.
Trent, you're gonna be on another day because y'all gonna lose tonight.
All right. Yeah, he said Clay on the roller coaster. All right. Now Clay is capable, obviously, to drop 30, but saying he had a bad game was not a bad. He had 21.
25, but he hasn't averaged that in his career. Blaze.
It's a decent game.
If Clay came out there and looked like Wiggins, then I can see that.
And then look like you should be pointing out Wiggins.
But he just got back, so you gotta give him one more game. Like come on now. If he do that at home, if Wiggins still like this at a home game, then you gotta be like, all right, this is gonna get ugly.
Clay's highest average is 22.3. Come
in the
on, man.
playoffs. What are the playoffs though? Yeah, in the playoffs he averaged 21. Hold on, I'm tripping. In the playoffs he averaged 19 in the playoffs. Come
Come
on, dog.
on, man.
Yeah.
The highest he averaged in the
Yeah.
playoffs was in 2015-16 when Steph got hurt. He averaged 24. But last year he averaged 15. The year before that, sorry, not last year. Last year he averaged 21. The year before that, 19. Then 20. Then 19. That's a Clay game.
Exactly.
He gonna have his moments when he gonna have 30. But yeah, but it's good.
He had his moments this year where he put up 30. Like, come on, bro.
You call him Mark.
I said, come on, bro.
I think he said, "Come on, Mark."
I thought he said Mark too.
Nah.
All
I
right,
ain't call him
they
Mark.
start to fit in that Backstreet Boy backup dancer. Say this joining right now. All right,
Hey, he
let's
really
go
trying
start.
to get his troll. He's really trying to get the troll crown back.
I know,
Man.
right?
He can't
He
get
going
it,
out his
man.
way now.
But that's why I'm not. That's why I'm not addressing him.
He's going out his way right now. That's funny. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.